We'll now move on to the roll back bar exercises that, rather than articulate the spine, work to demand extra stabilization and strength. Let's begin with chest expansion from a kneeling position. These exercises can be done standing for additional challenge. Set up about an arm's width away from the silver poles. Catherine, you want to move in just a little bit. Deepen your abdominals and send your sits bones to the back of your knees, keeping the ribs in and the shoulders and collarbones wide. Inhale and pull in to the body. Look one way, the other way, and exhale fully as you release. Inhale, this time reversing the look of the head, keeping the chin level and the shoulders depressed. And let's do two more, one on each side. Inhale, look, look. Exhale, notice nothing moving except the head and the arms as she performs this exercise, stabilizing the body. It's a breathing exercise, so we want to encourage our students to take a full, deep breath. Let's turn you around for the push-up. So Catherine will move inside the bar for this exercise. Lean into the wind, pressing the shins down and firing up the glutes. And she'll push the bar out from her chest as though she was doing a push-up and resist the in. Pressing out, inhaling and holding the position in space. The ribs move back as the arms move out. And one last time, going out and deepening the abs, coming in. And then going ahead and slipping out of this. Taking your hands behind you for the long back stretch. Depress the shoulders. Pull the ribs into the body. Can you just pause a minute and let's set up? So let's show the setup. There you go. So everything vertical from the knee all the way up through the center of the air, the ribs in, the belly deep. And we begin. Bend the elbows. Straighten the arms as you scrape down the body and then reach the arms away, keeping the shoulders and ribs. Bending the elbows in on one. Pressing and lengthening the spine in the arms, two. And reaching away and stabilizing, three. And reversing. Pressing straight down, letting the arms come up, but the shoulders stay down and reach away. The belly comes in and up to meet the depression of the shoulders and the arms reaching in. And let's turn around for the last exercise, the thigh stretch prep. The farther you move out, the more assistance you get from the springs. Set up so the feet are parallel. The shins are parallel. The thighs are parallel. The body is with the low gluteal fold activated, the shoulders open, and the ribs tucked. The chin comes to the chest. Leaning back, keeping the seat fired up, and pressing the chin to the chest and riding up. And again, we lean back, chin is to the chest, and we reach up. So you can see a little bit of depression. She presses down on the bar, leans back, lifts up on the bar and rides a chariot home. Let's do one more time. Leaning back, pressing the shins into the mat, the arms float up, and the seat brings us home. The last exercise that we'll look at in the roll back bar series is the 100, an old familiar from the mat. This is a great challenge for the body. We bring the springs down into one of the lower settings. All the building blocks of the 100 apply here. So you could do this with bent knees. I'm going to have Catherine multi-level flow through that. So starting with her knees down, pulling the shoulders down, bringing the heads up, and beginning the 100. Bringing the knees up, the legs up, and pumping. Keeping the wrap, and all the points of the 100 apply here. The head is still, the legs are working. To challenge this even further, we can bend the knees in, and lift the bar up and over to the back of the thighs, reaching way out as the head comes up, pulling the ribs down, and trying to reach the arms in opposition far from the head, curling way up and over and holding the rib down, and then going ahead and coming in. Normally we would do 50 breaths of each variation. Let's move on in our next DVD to the arm and leg springs.